Okay, hopping in the GTI for your cold start. I'll get onto those later. So you can see on here that the seatbelt light, which is right there, check engine, this, and ABS light are on. I do know about the ABS and the check engine light. The check engine light is on due to the non-existent O2 sensors for the non-existent exhaust, and the ABS light is on due to like one of the clips being broken for the sensors, so it never got plugged in. As for the other two, I'm not exactly sure, but those are the lights on the dash. Here's the inside. I illustrated earlier that all of the windows in the sunroof worked. There are no issues back here. It has all of the headrests and whatnot, floor mats. I can scoot this back. They sit up very close. The only issue with the interior in here is that on the seat. Otherwise, you have a boost gauge, and the lights on here work. There's no key in it right now, though. Alpine head unit, 5-speed manual. Not sure what else to show you in here. I'll pop the trunk. Opened up the hatch. All of the contents are back here. It's missing this cord on this side, but it's still functional. Walk around the outside of it. So the known paint defects or spots of rust, there's a small bit. The wheels are in good shape with just a little bit of curbage on the outside of some of them. Here's a small dent. There's some scratches. If I get the right angle, there's some scratches on the roof. It's not perfect by any means. Here's some rust, just I'm assuming from where some wider wheels would have chopped into the fender. Down here is slightly rusty, as is the other side. There's a decently sizable dent here. Continue on. There are a few scratches. Again, I need the right angle. They're not very noticeable unless you're really looking at it. Same rust issue down here, and that was, it looks to be a little bit in. Rust back here. And then there's some rusting that happened here as well. And I have a theory on the back. You can see some rust. So I have a theory back here. Here's the color of the car, and the rear bumper is a little bit off. So I'm assuming that they took the paint and painted the bottom of this to hide the rust / keep it from rusting more. I'm not sure. But if you look at the right angle, you can definitely tell the difference. I think you can tell the difference here. But if you look at it not from the right angle or just glance at the car, you can't tell. Here's another dent. I'm trying to cover it like every single thing that I know with it, so that you don't waste your time. I definitely don't want to waste your time and all of the gas that it would take. As for the engine, you saw that it ran and drove well. I have no problem like trusting that it would make the drive back for you. I've driven it the most would probably be a single 2-hour